In 1 Samuel chapter 31, we read of King Saul fighting with the Philistines. We read of the Philistines killing his sons and wounding Saul. When we turn our Bibles to verse 4, the second half, it says, Saul took his own sword and fell upon it. That means Saul committed suicide. Saul killed himself. Now I believe we need to ask ourselves this question: why did Saul have such a bad ending? Why did Saul kill himself? Well, when we meditate on his life, we will realize that he was a man filled with jealousy. He was a man out to kill David. He dug a pit for David, but what we see at the end was he fell in the pit himself. David continued to be king. David went on to become the king of the nation of Israel, but Saul lost it all. I want us to today meditate on this and realize that what we do unto others will come back to us. What we sow, we will reap. If we dig a pit for somebody else to fall in it, we ourselves will land up in that place. And that's why we need to hold on to the biblical principle that we keep on doing good. No matter what happens around us, we keep doing good, because in due season, we will receive our reward. Saul, even though he was being blessed by the presence of David in the army, even though it was David that pulled down Goliath for him, even though it was David that brought down 10,000 soldiers, yet he could not appreciate David. He was jealous of David. He was out to kill David. And that's why we see the end of Saul was that he kills himself. What you sow, you will reap. So if you sow good in others, you will reap good back again. If you sow wickedness, you will reap back wickedness. If you're out to kill and destroy others, it will come back to you. You will land up being destroyed. You will land up being in a mess. That's why we need to be very careful how we live. We need to be very careful what we sow in others' lives. We need to be very careful that we continue doing good to others, so that we will, in due time, we will receive our rewards. God bless you.